Alright, guys. So, whenever you're looking for an IFG, guys, I'm just fuck up. So, I'm hungry. I'm hungry for. I'm not gonna say that. Alright, so today was a pretty good day. No, it wasn't. Not for me, but narrative wise and whatnot, pretty good structural day. Alright, levels I had in mind, start with the 4 hour, were these unmitigated 4 hours to downside right here, and just the 1 hour over here. So unmitigated gaps to downside, high time frame, unmitigated to fair value gaps, and also these highs over here, which I was like, we're most likely not gonna fucking hit that shit. That these highs, I'm gonna 50 minutes probably looks better. These highs right here, especially this one because it's fucking news candle high. Wait, wrong one. News candle high right here, and this low resistance built up. So, yeah, those are kind of my targets for the day. Also, these bunch of low resistance and ES had a bunch of lows over here. Boom, equal lows. NQ, just like it's fucking bunch of low resistance and high time frame, unmitigated gaps. So boom, waited for market open. We shit the bed, and I was gonna look for shorts to these unmitigated gaps, but I never got something I really liked, and I could have got something like off this in here, like a 30-second IFG, I think. But it was just I was gonna look at that, and I was like, it's kind of fucking ugly. And I didn't take that, but you could have took this or something and just banged off this shit to the 4 hour. Oh yeah, also I had this range right here is also something I had in mind as well with OTE and equilibrium. Same with this guy, almost with the hard R. Same with this guy over here. So yeah, I was gonna just aim for like some unmitigated gaps. Also, there's SMT with these right here. Boom. ES kind of went higher, and Q went lower, and didn't take out those highs. So off the bat, I was like, it looks like we're most likely gonna go fucking down to these unmitigated gaps. But I didn't get a good enough entry, which I wanted like at least 1 minute. It looked choppy in my mind, so I didn't take this short. So I was like, okay, let's see if we get longs off this, right? I was like, we're pretty low, and I was like, the only reason I'll get it long is if we get like a good reaction off, which we did. Like if you look at the fucking, I can't go back to it, but like in the moment, it looked like it was showing rejection like crazy off of this 4 hour unmitigated. Also, it tapped OTE by barely like a little fucking pew, and ES tapped into equilibrium. So I was like, this looks pretty good. And I was like, we have, especially the reason I was kind of like having ES as a TP with these highs right here, and news candle high. But yeah, so like we kind of took everything to the downside out already. So there was like much to aim for unless we like was showing more bearish pressure, and we tap into like some 5 minute fair value to the upside and it go lower to these lows. But I was like, it's pretty fucking unlikely the way we reacted off this fucking fair value gaps and shit. So I was like, let me see if I can get longs here. And this is where I messed up. This was a pretty good long. I liked it a lot. I would have passed a combine today if I risked more, but I didn't because I fucked up. Reason being, because I was like, oh shit, I don't have time to calculate the thing. The thing. I'm like, this is long right here. So I was like, I really just threw some micros in there. So like the worst thing I did take was risk management wise, not having no time to calculate my risk, and that was my fault. I should have been more prepared. Look for this long right here. I was like, oh shit, wait a minute, because I was trying to see what leg I would enter off of. And I was like, wait, this is a 1 minute IFG right here off this leg. And I'm like, oh, that's not a fucking leg. It is a leg, because look, boom, 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 bang, boom, right? It's a fucking leg, you jackass. Boom, boom, pop. Okay, it's not even a fucking arrow, but this is the leg right here in itself. Alright, I'm not gonna try. But yeah, I was gonna aim for these highs up here. But yeah, pretty good trade, pretty good delivery, and pretty good break-even point. I'm gonna break even after this high got taken out, and it did pretty well. It just ran up, and I'm not mad about it. It's like whatever, but it kind of sucked because what's the word? Because we got fucking we got we got break even, and I could have just rushed more and took the win at 1.5 or even a 1-2, but I messed up. That's the first trade. Second trade was, I was like, it looks like we're still pretty bullish, honestly. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can get some longs in here. And this is one bad thing right here. This 5-minute got inverse. I was like, wait, this could be a short. But I was like, I don't think we would be going short. Like, it looks more, excuse me, bullish than bearish. The fact, and if you look at 3-minute, it looks more bullish than bearish. The way it looked like this BPR area right here. Like this BPR was, it looked like we were expecting go higher. Fuck. So that's that. Not just that, but we went into OTE for NQ, so that was an extra plus. And I don't know if we went to OTE on this guy. Let me see. Yeah, same with ES. And the only reason I would have seen us going shorter was the fact that there was this BPR right here. So I was like, oh shit, fuck me. But I was like, no, it looks like we're still going higher, which we did. And I took a 3-minute IFG right here. So yeah, and it was stalling my stop loss for a while, and it finally went up. I went break even after these highs got taken out. Actually, it was this high got taken out. I went up a little bit, and then tapped my break even again, and then it goes higher, and it's just I don't know what the fuck it's doing. But it did finally end up hitting these highs up here that I wanted in the first place. So yeah, and honestly, I think it's gonna go up to at least this 1 hour BPR over here. But we'll see. But yeah, that's it for the trade recap today. 2 break evens. Honestly, I lost a little bit because my break evens were, or stop loss was like a little bit under the break evens, but it wasn't that much. So yeah, overall, I mean, the narratives and bias and everything was pretty good, which I'm getting better with. I guess it's just the entry that I have to get better with and whatnot. But I mean, you know, this is kind of exactly what I wanted for the day before coming into the day. These highs getting taken out, and then these intermediate gaps getting filled. So, like, if it would have played out like this, I would have also took shorts. Like, if it was boom, boom, which was pretty unlikely, but I would have took that too. Someone's calling me, bye.